Hey guys, Pat's here. If you're one of the few people that were following my video track line on my Pursuing Positive podcast series, please accept my sincere apologies. It has been a good few months since I have added any content to either one of those platforms. I'm out of practice. Give me a second. There we go. Turn the light on. Get rid of some of those weird shadows and stuff. So, some of you that follow either one of those channels, I know well aware, are family and friends. And if you're in that circle, you know exactly why I've been out of touch lately. For those of you that don't, my father passed away due to a very severe type of brain cancer back in July 2019, July 11th to be exact. So, obviously been pretty rough. Some of the last videos I did before that time frame, especially the one titled Fog of Life, had some basis on the situation and the way things were going. However, I have been told by several people that I needed to kind of get back in my groove a little bit. So this is a very instant, this is not planned, this is not scripted type of return to the platform video. I'm looking to the side because I'm literally looking in Google instant motivation quotes, because I want to see, just on the fly, what kind of things can you be inspired by. Instant motivation can come from anywhere. Like for me, coming back to you, I literally had a few friends that said, hey, I really appreciate your videos and I want you to keep trucking. I want you to keep being positive to people. And if we're being honest, if I'm being honest with you, that is kind of the whole idea behind this series to begin with. Why I created the video series almost 2 years ago. Why I brought my podcast theme back was for two reasons. One, to give you some positive outlook on your daily lives, and to help keep me positive by presenting that type of atmosphere to you. Always got to have a cup of Dicky Sweet tea around. So, instant motivation. What can we find on the fly? Well, the very first search takes me to a website for AmericanExpress.com. Yes. AmericanExpress.com. It's called 10 Great Quotes for Instant Motivation. So we're going to see what we can dive into on this little guy right here. Yes, it is the American Express credit card website. No, I'm not sponsored by them. This is by pure luck and algorithms thanks to Google. 10 great quotes for instant motivation. If you're feeling burned out, read these 10 quotes to get newly inspired. That's something I want to do every day. I want to stay inspired because, you get burnt out by the end of the day, by the end of the week, whatever the case is. So, number 1, rejection is not fatal. It is merely someone else's opinion. That is something I say all the time. This is incredible. See, right now, here we go. Instant motivation. I tell people all the time, including my own wife. She can attest to this. If you know her, feel free to ask. You can only feel disappointed or rejected if you allow yourself to be that way. I can tell you everything that you have done wrong in your life, everything that you have done wrong today. I can tell you are a worthless piece of junk. But guess what? Unless you accept my words in your ears, that doesn't mean anything. That's just me being a negative Nancy. Rejection is not fatal. It is merely someone else's opinion. If you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. Pretty self-explanatory. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. By Helen Keller. I'm always inspired when... Ooh, sorry camera, stay put. I'm always inspired with thanks from Helen Keller. Pretty sure you know her story by now. I'm not going to read all of these. Some of these are kind of long. Here's one by Albert Einstein. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Boy, talk about somebody comparing the mediocre mind. Albert Einstein is your man. There is a real magic in enthusiasm. It spells the difference between mediocrity and accomplishment. Norman Vincent Peale. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. So you've got two quotes right here talking about opposing mediocre minds, the difference between mediocre and accomplishing something. So I'm just going to take these. I'm not going to keep going into this anymore. I don't want to drag this video out too long, but you can kind of see it doesn't take much effort to get back into something that is inspirational, something that can motivate you. I mean, we just checked on a few quotes that I found on a credit card website. Realize that you being rejected is not the end of the world. It doesn't necessarily mean whatever you're trying to do is impossible. That's somebody else's opinion. I have a hard time with people accepting rejection as is. Man, if rejection was automatic, myself included, we'd be in a world of trouble. But you know what? That's not the case. So, find something to be motivated about today. Google is a wonderful thing. If you really need some inspiration, just somebody telling you something, I'm not here, your friend's not here, your counselor's not there, your best friend, go to Google, find something positive. They are everywhere. People like me who are trying to take a few moments out of our day to give you something positive, there's a lot of people out there. But thank you for welcoming me back to the world. I'm going to try to get back. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. I may not have a schedule, but I'm going to try to put out a video every couple weeks or so, and I'm going to try to get back on my podcast. So the video is a Pursuing Positive playlist here on YouTube. If you found me elsewhere, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. This is where these videos will pop up. However, the podcast is literally called Pursuing Positive. It's hosted on Anchor, but you can find it on Google, Spotify, Apple, several others. There's about 9 or 10 platforms that it is sponsored by. Look for Pursuing Positive. Find the square logo with a P. You found the right place. But I want you to be inspired. Continue about your day. Be the best you that you can be. And above all else, stay positive, keep thinking, and move forward. That's your positivity for today.